Are you gonna walk them?
Yeah. So you should see this screen right here on your device. And you're gonna click on teacher registration. Please make sure you're clicking on the teacher account because there is a student registration as well. And the picture at the top is your profile picture. This can be changed if you don't have a picture at this time that you love. And you can fill out all of the information. Our platform is case sensitive when it comes to your password, so you want to make sure that you're storing it to your device.
I just write it down to make sure you put it exactly how it, you wrote it down, you gotta put it exactly how it's here. And I've already created a school for you, so once you get past the password, you should be able to put in state, of course, Texas, city, Houston, and it should be that very first school. You can go ahead and click on in to join.
Is Alden grade school under Alden High School?
Yes, I just grouped them so we can group them all together. But I wanna say that's how she gave us the list.
Yes.
So it was all put together, okay? That's how we're gonna keep it.
Because I think she wants all of them to commit together.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And once you have registered, just let us know so we'll know it's okay for us to move on.
Okay, so we have to do one, we don't have to.
Maybe is it not,
It could be your password type, because it has to have a symbol, a number.
Yes, and we probably need to write that down, so, yeah.
I have symbols, one symbol, numbers, and letters,
And a capital
and a
letter.
capital letter, yeah. And they do match. So there's a star at the end, but it's cut off. So, let's see, there's a star right there.
Scroll to the bottom. You acknowledge the business plan. Start writing that register. And you put a profile picture as well.
I put my cat, because I don't have a picture of myself at the moment. But I take a lot of pictures of my cat. But I'll change it later.
Yeah. You guys haven't looked. Oh, you registered?
Yeah, I was saying,
Perfect.
publish with making sure.
Okay.
Maybe, well, no, it's open in my browser. Let me try, yeah, this is in the Google browser. I'm gonna go back.
Okay. I'm should ask for a verification, and that's what I'm.
Some reasons I'm Christmas tree, all of them. Right now.
Oh, okay, we have to verify you.
Oh,
on that.
yes,
Yes. Yes, so we'll verify you so that you can, you guys happen to know the Wi-Fi password?
The public one should be open to anybody without a password.
Oh, okay.
I should say all being public.
Okay, gotcha.
Thank you.
Right now, it's not loading the, when I tried to get to state, it did work earlier, but now it's not showing any states. Yeah, but it worked last time, but I didn't know that.
For every state, city, same number. For everything, you got that?
Huh? What? What happened? You said you tried it on your computer?
Oh, let me do the computer, yeah.
That means,
Can I just do the app, the phone? Yeah.
that means,
Cash-In app.
It's all good. I can, Kash-In app.
Yes, ma'am. Cash-In.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Would sign in on Google Work or Ledger?
Oh, you have to register it, and then you can use that feature.
Okay, I have just verified your account. If you wanna go ahead and log back in, go back to that same screen and log in, that way you can kind of follow along as we're, going through the process.
There it goes. Okay. My computer's not on. It says please verify.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna, verify the email, and then we'll get the.
It's the school Wi-Fi is blocking the notification.
We're gonna verify you on our end, so no worries. Okay, you should be verified and able to log in.
You might wanna, Mr. Moore, usually whenever I have our district firewall blockings, I send it to Mr. Moore. That way they can unblock it for you guys. Cause if you click on the verification number, the school Wi-Fi does that
Okay.
for verification.
And you say what's his name?
Mr. Moore, would you like his email address?
Yes, please.
His email is This is, I don't know if you want to get a picture of what the heights from there.
Exactly what's
Okay.
around. It's blocking the
The
verification
district
email.
Yeah.
You guys are officially in and verified. So once you have logged in, you're gonna see this screen. And to add your classes, we're just gonna go through, I'm not sure what time exactly is your planning period over
I
today?
have to be back here at
assign a name for your class. This could simply be first period, third period, you can name it by period. Description, if you have special pops and things like that, L's, or your content, you can put that there. Just keep in mind that your students will have access to viewing this information that you put in these boxes. The most important thing is the access code. This access code is the code that you'll give your students so that they can connect to your classes and you'll be able to reward your students. Any questions about this screen so far?
I can't get to it yet because it still says I need to verify my account.
And we'll just verify
Yeah,
it.
just verify.
Refresh your screen.
So refresh and then maybe I'll try to log in.
And check your password, make sure it's still.
It's
Oh, it's still saying verify. And we just verify you, because I wonder does it have anything to do with her?
I can't verify.
Not
anything on
verifying
my
it on
end.
that end.
It's blocked when I click it.
Maybe so.
If I was doing it from my phone, then I'm not on the school Wi-Fi on my phone, so it would work there, but I can't.
Oh, well, wait, I see you twice, that might be it too.
So maybe it did work on my phone, it just wasn't showing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I verified that account, now let's try
Try to
that.
log you in.
Did you verify the one with the meme on it, that you got this meme? That's the one on the computer. The cat is the one I tried to do on the
Yes.
phone. Okay.
Yeah, you verified. Oh, yeah, I see the cat.
Yeah.
That's what's going
So I
on.
was like, I don't have to do myself right now, but
Okay,
I have some.
so, let's go ahead and I say, let's just run through everything, especially since both of them, everybody has to go. So I said just one thing. So it's 4 things that you need to do in order to kind of get started. So one, we just addressed and again, Kash-In is very, very much teacher friendly. You can kind of figure it out as you go. But 4 things that I always tell the teachers to kind of start with. One is the class, so you'll just create all your classes. Again, the access code is the important part. 2, you would go to your behaviors, and I don't know if you have a slide for that one or not.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So 2, right here where it says behaviors, you would just go to add, and you can go in and create all the behaviors. So again, you want to focus on behaviors that you're trying to strengthen or get better in. So I know Ms. Deanna was talking about tardies is a big thing. So you might have, and we do have positive and negative, so you can make some positive and you can make some negative as well. So like being on time, being prepared for class, being tardy. Again, those are the kind of behaviors that you want to focus on. Under the behaviors tab, students can see those behaviors, so therefore they're acknowledging, okay, these are the behaviors that I can do to get better, or this is the behaviors that I'm doing wrong. Once you have added all your behaviors, again, you'll go back to class details under behaviors, and you would just add all those behaviors to your class. One of the benefits of Kash-In is that all the classes do not have to have the same behavior. So again, if you have like special classes or et cetera, you can go in and make them have their own set of behaviors. And if you have like a higher or a GT and you want their expectations to be different, you could have them like that. Okay, so that's 2. So we have created our classes, we have added behaviors. Next would be the store, or is it as? Okay, the behavior. Okay, access code. Okay, so really quickly, and I'll log in to kind of show you what it looks like on our end.
It's also a touchscreen, if you got that.
Maybe it's just not working on my head. Oh, there we go. I was trying to get to it so I can move it.
Oh, yeah, to use it, I tried to use it earlier.
So it won't let me click through?
Um,
I hope so.
oh, yeah, well,
You
that'll
understand?
be easy easier for us to do.
Oh, Lord.
I think we'll have to use the
One thing that helps me is I get like the little wireless keyboards with USB.
Yeah.
Plug it in because it makes
That's
it so
how
much.
my feet look, that's how
My
mine.
problem is that I'm too short to reach up there, and so my kids laugh at me if I can't find my keyboard because I'm hopping up and down trying to reach the typing bar.
So we're just gonna show you, so basically, 'cause this is the part I think you guys missed. You can reward your students based on their behaviors. Any behaviors that you want them to display or you want to discourage them from displaying, you can add money to their accounts and you can deduct money away from their accounts when they're not displaying the behaviors in which you want them to display. When the student has enough money in their account, they're able to go into your incentive store online and make purchases. You will receive a notification via email and also on the app. We have a place that says orders that your students have made, and you're able to reward them immediately, or you can set a day in which they can go shopping. Like, you ordered this on Monday, on Friday, you can actually receive the incentive. And I do things that are typically inexpensive for me, like chips, the ramen noodles, they love those and they're super
Drop the lowest
inexpensive.
grade.
Drop the
10
lowest
points on
grade for
quiz.
100, add 5 points to my lowest grade, things like that, that aren't gonna cost you anything because you already know, you know.
And then also ask them, I like to ask my kids, like, what would be an incentive or reward that y'all would appreciate? And add like 1 or 2 to the store, and then maybe next week repeat the same thing, or a month after repeat the same thing. That way, they're part of the process. Okay, this is a teacher's account that's kind of already set up, and we running low on time, so I'm just kind of quickly run through it. These are my classes, so whenever you add your classes and everything else, this is how it would look. And basically, I like to use my announcements or my notes for any kind of announcement. So if you have a quiz coming up, somebody's birthday, a project, you can put those notes, and again, the students will see them. Behavior, we already kind of went over that. Again, we already have, as admin, we have behaviors that's already created for you. And under your class, all you would do is just go in and add those behaviors to your class. And again, they give you a walkthrough, so while we're doing this and it's a lot, it gives you a walkthrough on what to do. So kind of just what I'm saying.
Like first, add your behaviors. It's gonna prompt you as you go through the platform.
Okay.
For your first time logging in.
Under behaviors, again, once you have created your behaviors, or you want to add some admin behaviors, you just simply click right here, and you can add all the behaviors that you would like to add.
100 on a quiz, a cash repo, that's when you take the money. I love that one. I love to do a repo. They're just acting too rowdy. With the admin created behaviors, they're not customizable because we've created them, but you do have the autonomy to customize your behaviors tailored to your classroom. As far as the cash points, the value you want to give them, $1 for this, $15 for that, it's up to you how you want your classroom economy to kind of flow.
Let's see, we talked about behaviors, talked about class. With the students, and again, y'all are not able to add, what we're gonna try to do, we're gonna try to add all the students. And again, what my partner said, all you would have to do is give them the code to join your class, and they'll be able to join your class. So we will send an email on that, so don't worry about the students yet. We'll see if we can upload everybody, and then you'll just have to give them the code. My first period, I would give them a code, they'll join my first class automatically, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Transactions, this is just basic information for you, and I'm gonna kind of get into rewarding students really quickly. So this is just basically what you have rewarded your students. You get a little layout on that. Let's go to assigning behaviors now, so that way we can at least touch on that before we get ready to go. Okay, if this is my class right here, I can go ahead and I can, if I want to assign a single behavior, I would just click on whoever the student is and just simply assign whatever behaviors. I can assign multiple behaviors, one behavior. So let's say Joy came in, she completed her work today, but she had inappropriate behavior, and I can automatically assign that behavior, and it automatically goes to that student. Okay? If you want to assign all, same thing, same process. At the top, which I don't see where it's at on this screen. Where's the little dots at? The little, there they go. I'm like, what are the little dots at? So you would just simply click on the little dots, assign behaviors, and this will assign to multiple students or all your students. And again, it's the same process. You would just simply click, and you can click on all the behaviors that you want that student to have.
And, I just want to
Go
show
ahead.
them the screen. When they make the purchases, you'll see it under this tab, orders. You can click on it and you'll see what they've purchased. Once you've rewarded them, just hit this box and it'll move their purchase to the completed transaction. So you have your pending status and also your completed orders so that you won't get them confused. And this takes away from having to track everything. It does it in the platform. If you look under your transactions, you're able to kind of see what behaviors the students have been displaying. For example, if you want to have a parent conference, just to say, hey, Johnny has been tardy this X amount of time, you have a record of this. You don't have to track it.
So one thing I do like about it as well, so kind of piggybacking off what Stelly was saying, so you can click on each individual student, since teachers are connected. So again, this gives us his order, so everything that he's ordered. Transactions, so transactions is basically the same thing. So we can click all transactions, or let's say if we want to see how many times he had incomplete homework, or how many times he had inappropriate behavior. And then all the students that, or all the teachers that have assigned him inappropriate behavior. So this is where you can have those interventions. This is where you can have those talks. So, Marcus, not only are you having issues in my class, but you're also having problems in Mr. Harris' class, Mr. Brown's class, etc. You can have those talks, especially, or even passing it to admin. Okay, these are 10 times he has been tardy. What are we gonna do with this student? Okay, so, and again, this is for each student. You just click on the information and you can automatically see what behaviors have been assigned to them. Okay,
Any questions for us?
we've been running through it, so please ask any kind of questions that you might have.
Is this a tool for reporting that our admin might also be able to access? if they
Yes.
have server training?
Yes.
Yes.
So what we are creating the admin account, so they might be using, so all admin will probably be on that one where they have access to.
To all of the students.
And then they can like search for a student?
Yes.
See their profile.
Yes, so that's what admin would have to do, because unfortunately, they're gonna have a long list of students, so they would have to just go in the search bar, put in the student, and then they can assign or look at the behaviors that's on that student.
And I like to use the search bar for the class if you're looking for a student. And like you guys have a lot of students.
A lot of
here.
students.
Just type the beginning of the student's name and all of those students will populate, here. So it's very easy to access that way.
Okay, any questions on, and again, we try to make it
The access
self-explanatory.
code, it comes from after they put
So
the,
once you
students-
have registered, once you've set up your classes, you're creating the access code. You create the access code, you give it to your students, and they can register using the student registration. We were going to,
We're gonna try, because y'all have so many kids, we're gonna try to register for y'all, and then that way, like I say, your first period, whatever their code is, Apple 1, 2, 3, give everybody in that first period.
rosters by period, so
so
that
we
we're not.
generate the access to
Yeah,
it. Okay.
or something is gonna pop up, so once once they're already logged in, the first, I don't know how we wanna do it, maybe the first period, or get everybody at least registered in, and then you'll just pass out the codes. They're already registered, you don't have to re-register them every single class period. Okay, I believe that's pretty much it. I do wanna hit on one thing. Again, Cash-In and Cash-In Academy are two different things. Y'all apply for the Cash-In, but we're gonna go ahead, and give the Cash-In Academy just because I think it's a little bit more engaging, a little bit more interactive. So one of the things that you would get, and again, this is just an extra bonus, is under tools. We have a student randomizer, and this is good for like reviews, games, activities. Click on it, so you can do single dual, and I'll do both, so that way you can see, do you want a cash reward? I'm gonna say yes. And it automatically, and you can do this for each class, and automatically, so this is good for like answering questions, if you wanna randomize. Joy gets the question right, yeah, there you go, Joy, boom, and it's automatically awarded her, that cash amount. If you wanna change the amount, you can, and again, you can spend. You can also do the same thing with, the dual, or you can do a class as well. So it'll be the same exact process. You can make it into a competition, etc. So again, it'll be the same process, and you can just spend. And if they're going against each other, okay, da 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 da. Let's say Tasha got the correct answer, I could just reward